welcome back to our channel. So this video is going to be a 2017 favorites video, but a little bit of a twist. We are going to be using all of our favorites products, but we're going to be doing a get ready with us. So we both have our bags of all of our favorite products, from primers to foundation, all of the products that you can think of. So do you want to start?
Yeah, let's get started.
Okay, so primer?
Yeah.
Ready? Alright, so you want to count to 3 and then we pull it out?
Yeah.
It would be so funny if like we have the same products, but alright, 1. Alright, 1, 2, 3.
I use my e.l.f.
Where did you get that?
From the e.l.f. store.
Really?
Yeah. So
okay.
if you're from New York, e.l.f. is located here in New York. Yes, I have my e.l.f. primer today, and this is the Hydrate and Prep Balm.
And I have the Benefits, the Pore-fessional, the pore minimizing primer. Do you put your primer like all over your face, or are you one of those people where it's like only on your T-zone?
No, I like it all over my face.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm only putting it on my T-zone and on my nose area.
But since I have a lot of moisture on today,
yeah,
I'm just gonna do it.
So you moisturized before?
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Right now I'm just using the Clinique one, which is like the yellow moisturizer.
Is it this one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
this one.
Yeah, that one is so good. It's not heavy. It's just something like, it doesn't do anything extra for my skin. It just hydrates. That's all.
It's not too heavy for you?
Yeah, no. I have the gel one.
Is that not the same one?
No.
Oh.
Is it? I don't know. Read it.
It's the moisturizing lotion.
Oh yeah, so that's thicker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because this is like way too thick for me, and I have like normal to dry skin. If you guys didn't know, we wear the same shades and foundations, but we have very different skin type. I have normal to dry. I think yours is oily.
I have normal to oily. Yep.
All right, so you want to move on to foundation?
Yeah.
I feel like we have the same foundation.
Let's see. One.
Wait. Let me get it. All right. 1, 2, 3. Stop! I knew it.
Which one did you use? Because I use the 2 shades. Oh, caramel. I got
caramel too.
Yeah. I don't know. In the summer, I get like a darker tone. For some reason, it just suits me better. But in the winter, I use caramel. And
so what darker shade do you use?
The next one, Toffee.
Toffee?
Toffee, yeah.
Oh, I'm like a psycho. I put the foundation on the back of my hand, and then I go in with my dual fiber brush, and then I'll go in with my beauty blender.
That's so extra.
I know, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like if I go straight in with the beauty blender, it like soaks up so much of the product.
I like that, because I don't like that. You know, I don't wear a lot of foundation, so like,
right.
I just take the applicator and go straight into my skin.
I need coverage, and I need a lot of foundation. You guys see that I have a shitload of marks. So I'm just gonna like stipple this.
I have marks too, but so what I do is just take the foundation and apply more over the places where I have the marks and breakouts.
The mission is like putting on foundation when you already have your brows on.
You ever use the foundation just to like cover your dark circles?
For like when I'm going to work.
Yeah.
That's what I use it for.
Especially when you're going through breakouts.
Absolutely. I feel like that's why our skin broke out, because we're wearing like foundation every day to work.
Yeah.
Stop looking at my bag.
I'm not looking at your bag.
Why are you looking at my bag for? To look.
I'm just thinking like, because I'm 100% sure we're not gonna have the same concealer.
No?
No.
No?
No.
Is yours a ColourPop?
No. I wish, but no.
Okay. Alright.
Okay,
1, 2, 3.
Mine is NARS.
Seriously?
Yeah, because remember I just got that one this year, so it could have been my 2017 one. But I've been using the NARS one for 2017. This is their soft matte concealer, and this is in the shade Caramel, just like my foundation.
This is obviously the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Tan San. This moron here took forever to buy the Tarte Shape Tape. I've been telling her it's like life-changing, but she finally bought it.
I love it. I love that concealer.
What's your like opinion of the whole like Tarte thing going on with their foundations? I know everyone's talking about it.
I like the concealer, and I was so excited about the foundation, but the shade range sucks.
Yeah, it's like they didn't even think of us. We don't even have a shade in that range.
Yeah.
Which is like bizarre, because I mean, clearly we're not that dark.
You know that question that comes up, like, what are the products that you would take with you if you were strangled on the desert?
Yeah.
It would be concealer for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I think mine would be foundation. Just because I need something. And it would definitely have to be with SPF inside.
Yeah.
Because I'm not trying to burn myself. Do you want to tell them the story of like how we met?
Oh yeah. Oddly enough, so we kind of, it's weird. We're like two peas in a pod, but we also have our differences and stuff. We met at a retail store. So we used to work for a retail store called, should I say the name?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to work for Dwayne Reed here in New York. Like I said, we're New Yorkers. I was on vacation when she first started.
Were you really?
I think so. I had like time off. And when I came back, there was this other coworker of ours.
Oh, we're not saying her name.
Oh, but actually, before I get to her, I need to go to another coworker. There was two coworkers we had. One of them, she worked in like the beauty department, like skincare, the high-end skincare.
Oh my god. She's gonna know who she is. Oh well.
No, it's nothing bad.
Okay.
And she said, hey, this girl came in for an interview and she's gonna start here and she's really pretty and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, cool. You know, another employee. I just hope she's someone friendly. Then I'm like, what's your name? She's like, her name is WAHEEDA'. She's like, yeah, this new girl started, blah, blah, blah. She looks so bougie and stuff. I was like,
oh my god.
I saw her when I was coming to the store, like, that has to be the new girl. And I'm like,
the new girl. That was my name. I was the new girl.
And I'm like, okay, let me get to know her. I'm like, she does look a little like stuck up. I was like, you know what? That's fine because people say I look stuck up, so I kind of feel her pain. So I don't want to be like, oh, she's a bitch or whatever. But I got to know her and stuff, and
I had told her that, you know, I go to John Jay, and she's like, oh, is it a good school? Long story short, she ends up transferring to John Jay, so we were going to college together now.
Yeah.
And now we graduated together, and now we're actually working in the same company after graduation. So it's just like, she can't get rid of me. I'm not going anywhere.
I set my under eye.
Oh yeah. We have the same powder. I know it. We do. There's no way we don't. Ready?
Wait.
1, 2, 3.
Laura
Mercier. Translucent. What's yours?
Translucent.
Hers is like done.
Mine's is done. I want to cry because this powder is so expensive, but I have yours.
You want mine?
Oh my god, look at that! You have more than me.
Oh, fine. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use yours. Fun fact, but when I wear foundation, I typically don't put foundation on my nose. Don't!
This is fun.
Really? Yeah, I don't. I had to stop. Like, every time I look throughout the day, no matter how much I prime it, no matter how much I set it with powder, it cracks up on my nose because this is the most oiliest part of my face. You haven't tried the Patrick Star powder, right?
Weren't you supposed to bring a sample for me?
Why didn't you remind me?
What was I supposed to remind you for? You said you were gonna bring one for me.
Oh my god, you keep reminding me!
Are you going in with like a face powder?
Yes.
Yeah? 3.
I
hate you. Stop.
What shade?
Coconut.
She uses a darker shade. I use rich tan.
By the way, I saw on like my last video, a lot of you guys were asking for like a hair tutorial. I'm definitely gonna do that for you guys. It's just gonna take me a little bit just because so much is going on right now and I am going away for vacation. So I do like bronzer and then I use a different product for contour. I'm sure you guys know. All right.
I think we don't have the same product.
No, I don't think so either.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. So I have the Estee Lauder, Estee Edit, and this is their Bare Bronzer in medium deep.
You use it for bronzer or contour?
Bronzer.
Bronzer, and for bronzer for me, I'm using the Hulla Benefit bronzer, and then for contour, I go in with my Bahama Mama bronzer. I was like saying in my other video that like bronzer has turned into like my favorite thing to do.
Here's the funny thing. This girl was never into makeup like the way I was, and I got her used to it.
Yeah.
And like we picked up like different things from each other. So like I never wore foundation like that. I just wore concealer, did my eyebrows, mascara, and called it a day. And she got me into trying foundation, and she was never into bronzer, and I got her. I think I got you into bronzer.
Yeah, I totally did. And so into like putting the shadows where I want them and kind of like manipulating the way my face looks. It's all a big scam. We don't really look like this. Did you move on to blush?
No.
Oh.
So bronzer.
Oh.
Take my time.
She takes forever. Okay. Blush.
Okay.
Ready?
I feel like we have the same thing for blush.
We do.
Okay.
I remember your other video.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my god.
What shade do you have?
This is the Milani Powder Blush Romantic Rose. I really don't like the smell of this.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I think this is like the first time I've ever done my makeup with someone.
Really?
Yeah, I don't ever do my makeup with anyone. I'm usually in here by myself.
She's the only child.
I'm a loner. So we're gonna do highlight, right?
Right, yep.
1,
2, 3. I have this.
Seriously?
I want to bring that one, but
This is
I was
Becca
like,
Champagne Pop, by the way.
yeah, and this is the Master Chrome highlighter in Molten Gold.
I picked this one just because it's like, this is the highlighter that made me get into highlighting. Oh, I love this highlighter. Do you guys ever get to that point where you just put way too much on? And then
It's like a highlighter orgasm.
Well, I don't know about you. What do you be doing with your highlighter?
How are you gonna like just set your face without me?
Why are you taking so long? She's like, let's move on to setting spray. Okay.
Okay, whatever. I'm using my Morphe continuous setting spray.
I want to use that.
Use it. Okay, hold on.
Since you decided to order without me.
Listen, it was a mistake. Here you go.
Innocent mistake.
It was a mistake. We're gonna move on to eyes now, right?
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
I was going through my palette collection, and the thing is that I like collecting eyeshadow palettes and stuff, but I don't really wear much eyeshadow because I'm not always going out. And this is really universal. It's like it's so easy to create looks with this.
By the way, this is the ABH Modern Renaissance palette. If they didn't say, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I guess I do something really simple. Like
I'm gonna go in with Sienna first.
me too. You like take off too much. Like with me, when I blend, I don't really do like that. Like I just do a little.
Yeah, same. I don't know.
I like the pigmentation here.
When I would like first start playing around with eyeshadow, I was like one of those people who was like super scared about using too much shadow, but now it's like I guess you get more comfortable using shadow and using pigments, that it's like not a problem picking up too much one time.
Because when you use less, you can always like build up.
Yeah.
But with these eyeshadows, it's like I think you can use a lot and still like work around with it.
Yeah, because they're so easy to blend out.
Yeah.
But not like blend out to the point where like you don't know like where the shadow went, but they blend very, very nice.
Do you like now get like mad when you open up a palette and there's no mirror inside?
No.
You don't get mad? I get mad.
Why?
I get mad because like you never know if you want to carry that eyeshadow palette with you or like whatever palette, it might be a face palette, and say you don't have a mirror on hand. That's just like a built-in mirror for you, so you don't have to carry an extra mirror with you.
That's true, but I feel like I'm like so high maintenance, I will just walk with my own mirror. The moral of the story is I'm high maintenance and she is not. That's it. I'm gonna actually use the brush that comes in the palette, and I'm gonna take Venetian. Should I use red ochre? I think I'm gonna go in with red ochre first, which is this one.
I think I'm gonna go in with this. How do you pronounce this one? Venetian?
Venetian red.
Venetian red. I'm gonna use that, but just a little.
Are you the type of person where like you have to do makeup in silence?
Kinda.
Into like just always having music on when I'm doing my like makeup, just because the silence is just so boring.
I feel like the music could become a distraction.
Oh, that's why it takes me like 4 hours to get ready. Because I'll like stop for 30 minutes and like start singing. My boyfriend, he's like, you know, that 4 hours of you getting ready is not gonna work. And I'm like, well, you're gonna have to meet me halfway. He's like, yeah, 30 minutes. I'm like, 30 minutes? It takes me 30 minutes to do my brows. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of Venetian red and Love Letter with a little tinier brush just for a little bit more precision. And I'm gonna place it mostly on that outer V, just to give it a little bit more pink purple vibe.
I feel like I'm missing something here. I should add some color here.
Why don't you like blend in the Venetian red into your crease, like what I did?
Yeah. Okay, so now that I took more of that Venetian red and applied it to this part of my eye, I'm gonna take more of the raw sienna and apply it on top so it doesn't look too harsh.
We've reached 200 subscribers, which is so crazy.
Yeah.
How long we've been doing this for like 1.5 years now, right?
I think more closer to 2 years now.
But I mean, like, again, just thank you for everyone who not only like enter the giveaway, but also like just subscribe, because I know like I'm not subscribing to a channel where it's like I don't like your shit.
Right.
That's just how I am.
Put myself in the eye with the brush. Oh my gosh, she's tearing up right now.
We went to the same college, and before I went to John Jay, I was in City Tech before that, and I started my degree as a fashion major, but I didn't stay for too long.
How long were you there?
For City Tech, I was there for a good, I guess like 3.5 years. So I eventually just like searched around what other programs I would be interested in, And I narrowed it down to like human services, and I looked at the program with that, and I found that political science was my best fit. Long story short, I did my degree in political science at John Jay College, so I'm a political scientist, I guess.
We're scientists, guys.
Yeah.
My story isn't like that interesting. I started going to John Jay right after high school, obviously, and I was a forensic science major. Worst decision ever. Like, I was just doing it just because, you know, it was 4 years in school and you could make a lot of money out of it, and that's all I was thinking about. College was one of the worst. I will like go to the extent and say that I was like clinically depressed because I was just so miserable with what I was doing. So after that, I actually changed my major to forensic psychology after that first year. I graduated with a forensic psychology major, and so I'm a forensic psychologist. Well, you know, sort of, kind of. It's so hard doing my like lower lash line on camera. Like, I need my like mirror like this close to my face. Her battery is about to die, by the way. I don't even know this is recording at this point. I'll say like the one thing with my lower lash line, and that's where I have to take the smallest amount of product and build it up. Like, I get so like anxious when I'm doing my lower lash line. I don't know what it is.
But at least you don't have like the deep creases like me. I have granny creases.
We're like, again, we're like very similar, but we're very different at the same time.
Yeah.
I would say like Jahan is much more like traditional.
Yeah.
But like she's still very like modern at the same time, which is amazing. And I'm, you know, not very traditional. Like,
and I guess like I would say, I guess like as far as temper, who do you think's more short-tempered?
I think I'm more short-tempered.
Are you?
I think so.
Okay. It's like she's short-tempered as far as like she'll snap quickly.
Yeah.
But me, once you get me mad, that's it. Like,
yeah,
I will explode.
I'm gonna move on to eyeliner. And my favorite one is the NYX Epic Ink Liner.
I use the I forgot my own eyeliner. Wet n Wild eyeliner, and this is their liquid one. It's like, this is the same thing for me when I eat my food.
Oh my god, I hate people like that. You know who's like that?
I
don't hate you, but it's like, oh, you know who you are. My brother's girl. She's probably watching this, like, what the hell? Like, she will like literally take like an hour and a half to eat if you're sitting down and talking to her. She'll like stop eating while she's talking to you.
Okay, too.
You want to do it off camera?
Off camera. See you guys in a bit.
Alright, we'll be right back. So I'm going to use my VegasNay Eyelure Grand Glamour. These are my favorite lashes so far. What are you using?
These are from, I think these are from eBay. And honestly, these are so good.
They look like the Ardell Demi Wispies.
These look so good, look so natural.
Literally, it took us like an hour and a half to put on lashes and mascara. Oh, for mascara, we use the, well, I use the Maybelline Falsies Push-Up Drama, and you use...
And I use this L'Oreal, what is it? Paris mascara. I actually got this one from London, but the one that's here in the US, this is how this one looks.
So we're gonna move on to lip liner. I think this is like the favorite part because we always use the same lip liner.
Yeah.
So I want to guess. I want to guess what yours is.
Okay. I just took that. Okay.
I saw the packaging a little bit, but I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I'm guessing. I think it's the Jordana lip liner.
Yep.
In the color Tawny.
Tawny? No. Almost close. It's Coco Loco. This is what I use to contour my lips.
Okay. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild color Icon lip liner. This is in the color Chestnut Maroon.
Let's check.
What's yours? I don't know yours.
Okay. You want to just do it on the count of 3?
Yeah.
So,
1, 2, 3. Oh!
I thought we were gonna have the same one!
So this is the Maybelline, what is this? The new Nuance? I don't know how to say this, but this is in the color Nude Nuance. I talked about this in a very long time video in a really long time, but this is in the color, again, Nude Nuance, but it's like a complete dupe for MAC World.
Yeah.
I'm like basically done with it. What's yours?
I have the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Capsule Lipsticks, and this is in the shade Rebel Rose. This is actually one of my favorite ones from 2017. I think I wore this so many times.
Yeah, I'm finished with mine.
You are?
I completely finished it.
I still have a good amount left. I think I'm gonna take something home today. This is so good.
Girl, I'm about to hunt you down.
Oh my god, I got
it. Feels so refreshing, right?
I was like, you could see a change and like,
it just melts everything in. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that highlighter and apply it on my chest. By the way, if anyone is like wondering, the necklace that I'm wearing, I bought it off of Etsy, and it's my name, my first name, in our...
Do you use this trick, the fanning trick, to set everything in? People so I don't know if you ever heard Kim Kardashian's makeup artist, Mario.
Yeah, that's where I got it from.
Glamour. I've been doing this before he's been doing it. I'm
Girl,
listen,
she's a new Mario.
listen.
She's trying to say she's a new Mario.
Listen, I've been doing this before him, and now all of a sudden he does it. He gets recognition.
So this is the end of the look, guys. I hope you guys like it. It is also a kind of like get to know us as well, because we haven't actually done our like makeup together and have a video of us together. So if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and also please do subscribe if you haven't already.
And also we all have our Instagram pages linked as always. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.